Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Welcome back. It's been another day to spend time in the great outdoors as a ridge of high pressure has given way to blue skies and plenty of sunshine, and those temperatures also warmer compared to this time yesterday. Most places anywhere from the mid to upper 60s. We even have select locations that have broken that 70-degree mark. Luckily, as we wrap up the work week tomorrow, there's going to be no change in the weather. We're going to keep with the sunny conditions. Those winds on the breezy side, but not expected to be as strong as what they have been for today. And given that we are going to keep the southerly flow around, that means those temperatures are going to edge up a bit more from what they are for this afternoon. Now, as we kick off the weekend, it will stay dry. There's going to be a front just off to our west, so that is going to produce some extra cloud cover. Nonetheless, I still expect some peaks of sunshine. We could perhaps even see a few showers in our north and western counties. Those temperatures still hanging out in the 70s and continued breezy conditions on Sunday. But we see the return of full sunshine, and for many areas, those highs going to be nearing that 80-degree mark. Now, as we look at visible satellite this afternoon, we are free and clear of any cloud cover. Really just a gorgeous day again to get outside if you're able to. And as far as our temperatures throughout the region, not a cold spot to be found. We've got widespread readings from the 60s to the 70s throughout, and this warm-up comes as not only do we have that ridge of high pressure in place and also that sunshine, but again, we have this broad southerly flow, and some of the strongest winds are just across the river in Minnesota, sustained between 20 and over 30 miles per hour. That is coming with higher gusts that have been in the 40s throughout the day for these areas. And luckily for us, the winds do lighten up at least a little bit tonight, but we are going to keep those southerly breezes around. So it should be a fairly mild start out the door tomorrow morning. Those lows mostly down in the mid to upper 40s. And then, like I said, tomorrow afternoon, I think there's a good shot that many of us are going to reach into at least the low 70s, a bit warmer over across Minnesota. And you can see the change in the air mass there across northwestern Minnesota into North Dakota. That's behind that cold front that is going to be heading our way, but we don't actually cool down until later next week. Now, as we look at satellite and radar, again, the weather is quiet throughout. You can see that broad southerly flow that is going to stick with us, and no weather concerns for tonight. We are going to stay with a clear sky for the day tomorrow. Beautiful sunshine out there. There could be some clouds working our way towards tomorrow evening. That will be in response to that incoming cold front, and more of those clouds going to be filtering in by early Saturday morning, sticking with us through the day. You can see where a forecast model trying to hint at maybe a few showers there on Saturday, and then we are going to dry things out into Saturday night. So for tonight, we'll cool things down to a low of 44 in Eau Claire as we head through the day tomorrow, warming nicely to a high of 73. South winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It gets even warmer on Sunday. Again, 78 degrees there. We're still in the mid-70s to start out next week. And then as that cold front draws closer, that's where the air mass starts to cool down. While we are at 70 on Tuesday, it'll be a struggle to get out of the 50s by Wednesday.
And heading up to the 80-degree mark again.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't happen too often in
doesn't.
October, so that'll be a day for sure to get outside.
Yeah, as we're heading actually into the end of October, or the second half of October.
Yes, and may I remind you, last Halloween we had 2.1 inches of snow, so it's coming.
All right, thanks, Derek. Entertainment news is coming.